Here we are again at coffee time with Brenda and Mary.
Hello, how are you? Hello, everyone. We're talking about affirmations today because this is something for me that was like really new. And so this is something I've been working on because I'm not really good at talking out loud when I'm by myself, you know. And so this is something that you've asked me to give it a try. And so now when I'm in the car and, people think I'm talking on my phone, but I'm not. I'm talking to myself and saying positive stuff. And it's been a really interesting shift, especially when I'm on my way home, and sometimes I'm thinking, okay, I got to get dinner. I got to get the kids out the door. I got to do this. I got to go visit my mom. I got to do that, and on your way home, you think about these kinds of things and they can really bring you down. But when I start saying things like, I'm so grateful to be going home to a house full of kids and they're healthy and they're happy. And I get to call my mom tonight, and I turn things around and say positive stuff, and I walk into that house a better person. Like, I have to say, okay, it's not scientific, people, but it's my experience that there's something to these affirmations.
Scientific? I think it is scientific.
Well, I think it is because there's a lot of science behind positive thinking.
Yes.
But the idea that you're talking to yourself out loud is kind of new.
You're talking to the universe.
Okay.
You're saying it out loud. You're putting out your instructions.
Mm-hmm.
And why would we want to say anything negative? So it's going to be a great day. Everything's working out for me. You're saying it out loud in this energy because this energy is so powerful right now. We're manifesting or creating faster than ever before.
Mm-hmm.
When you say it out loud, is your ears are hearing it, auditory hearing it, but then you're also sending it out to the universe. It's listening.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about all that, but I know I feel better. So something's working.
What I love about Mary, although she's skeptical, she tries things.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing we can do.
Yeah.
I was very skeptical of all of this when I fell into it. And that's how I learned. Try it, I saw a difference. I tried it, I saw a difference. The more I tried something, the stronger it got, the bigger difference. I'm like, wow, this works. It's so simple because you don't have to pay anyone for an affirmation.
That's
Go
right.
on YouTube. There's thousands of them, right? I can say them anytime I want when I'm washing the dishes, driving home, in the shower, when I wake up. But the cool thing is, instead of having those negative thoughts run in your brain, you have the power to affirm positivity.
Yeah, and I would say like it's one of those things, it's like breaking a habit. Like if your mind has been running on negative thoughts your whole life and it takes some time because the first time I did it, I'm like this, I feel ridiculous. But it's like everything, whenever you try something new and you try a new habit, it kind of gets better and better and easier as you go. And for me, it's all about no harm. Like, who am I hurting talking to myself and saying positive things to myself? I'm not hurting anybody or anything.
Yeah. The thing is, to break that habit of negativity, I know you've done this. I know I've done this. Sticky notes all over the house.
Yeah, sticky notes.
I am happy. This house is full of love, joy, and happiness.
Yeah.
My body's healing every day. I'm making better choices.
I
have
actually
more
trained,
discernment.
you know what I did? I trained my brain whenever I see a light switch. It reminds me to be the light when I walk into a room.
Beautiful.
So that's something that like,
I am the light.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
like
trying.
that.
I'm
Beautiful.
trying, people.
There was this guy. This is a story I read. I'm right. I do lots of reading. Where he put a rock in his pocket, and every time he touched the rock, he would think positive.
Yeah.
It was his reminder. But then he had this brilliant idea. I'm going to sell these rocks as positive reminders. So him and his son went to a river, collected all of these rocks, and wrote positive things on them, and sold them for lots of money. But it's just get a rock outside, throw it in your pocket. When you touch the rock, positive thought.
Yeah, or a red light. So red lights are great for this because sometimes we get frustrated at red lights. But red lights is, offers you a break. And so it's a good place to take a deep breath, have a breathe, and maybe say something positive.
Yeah, so affirmations are so important.
Yeah.
Affirmations they can actually dissolve negative energy, which causes a problem. I know we did a book one where we said Louise Hay's You can heal your life. It has lots of affirmations. And then we said in the back of that book, there might be something that you're suffering from. And then they say the cause of it. And then they give you an affirmation to dissolve that energy so you can heal quicker.
Yeah.
Right? I love that book. But affirmations can be created by you. You can feel like, what do you want to change in your life? Okay, say something's wrong with my body. Well, you can simply say, my body is healing every day. I'm starting to feel better.
Yeah.
Now, in some cases, you could say, I'm completely healthy. Everything's working out for me. But when you're sick, I get a lot of people saying, well, Brenda, I cannot say that when I'm hurting. How can I say my body's healing or that I'm 100% perfect? Then say what you can handle.
Yeah.
I'm getting better and better every day.
Yeah.
You're almost lying to yourself, because what is a belief? A belief is a thought that you say over and over that creates a belief. For instance, when someone says, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly, you hear it enough times, you believe you're ugly. Right? It's not true,
Yeah.
but the belief is there. So now I'm going to say, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. I say that enough times. Yes, it sounds like I'm lying because I'm breaking a belief that I'm ugly. But if I say it enough times, you're going to break it. One day you're going to wake up and say, you know what? I'm beautiful.
Yeah. Well, it's like what we talked about before. Words create your thoughts, create your actions. And so all of that goes together. So let's be really mindful about some of our thoughts and try to stay positive, and speaking them out loud is even more powerful.
Yeah. And if you are interested in affirmations, start them, create them, and don't give up on them, because you're going to slowly see your life change. And first, there's subtle changes because we're changing what's in our quantum field.
Yeah.
It takes a bit of time for it to show up in our physicality. So, Mary, when you started your affirmations, how long did it take for you to start noticing the change?
Well, related to my sleep, I noticed it right away, because I, like most people, when you get into bed at night, you start thinking about your day, or you start thinking about tomorrow, or you start thinking about yesterday and all your worries, and you start going through, your lists of things to do, which is not a great way to go to bed. So that was where I first started my affirmations, was at bedtime, to try to shift that, and I sleep better. So how long did that take? I don't know. Like, it's hard to say, a couple of months, because at first I'm like, I don't believe it. I just got lucky last night. I slept better. I need a lot of convincing sometimes.
Yeah, we're both similar that way. Skeptical, we'll try it. So you have to play with it. Be consistent. There's a consistency to it. You're putting it out there, putting out there, putting out there, putting out there. And then watch the world change around you. And you are creating that by your words, those affirmations.
So you're saying we all are powerful.
All of us are powerful.
Yeah, so we have the power.
Absolutely. All right, everyone, start those affirmations, say them, and let us know if they change your life for the positive.
Absolutely. We need some affirmation stories.
Perfect.
See you soon, everyone.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you for joining us.
If you have any questions or comments, visit us at sobrilliant.ca.
Sending you lots of love and light. Until next time.